A most likely neurodivergent friend of ours just had her boss say to her, "I hired you because I thought you were smart," after she started to struggle doing the job. I'm neurotypical, my wife is
What
neurodivergent.
an asshat.
Yes.
He sounds like the dumb one.
Yes,
Why would you say that to somebody?
because he's a jerk. So she'd recently taken this job. They wanted to load her up with more responsibilities than is actually practical. They wanted to get as much work out of her as possible by paying her, minimum wage or whatever.
Just hire another person.
Yeah, well, that would make sense.
It's inefficient.
This person started to discover that their neurodivergent traits were keeping them from being productive, quote unquote. So his response was to push down on her really hard and say, "I thought you were smart, which is why I hired you," which is obvious.
Oh, he likes shame.
Yes.
Does he have kids?
Who knows?
Oh, I'm so sorry if he does.
So obviously, he's a jerk. Our friend called us asking, "What do I do? This is a terrible situation." Thankfully, she can quit the job.
Cut him off.
Exactly. Thankfully, she was able to quit that job. She has not been diagnosed, but she's even had medical professionals, doctors. She used to work in a doctor's office. They would even ask her one-on-one, "It seems like you have like an auditory processing difficulty. Sometimes people in the office here think that they're talking to you and you're listening, but you're actually not." And we wondered if you knew that was going on. And she doesn't have a great explanation, except she's an undiagnosed neurodivergent. So I actually advise her, quit the job since you can, and then link up with a professional and try to get diagnosed, because you need support, you need help in the world that thinks that you're smart, but then also thinks that you're not, and that's just something.
Well, unfortunately, there are people, especially where we live, that don't think it's even a thing. So
Of
you
course.
should just try harder.
Yes.
Focus. You should do the things that we expect you to do, even though your brain doesn't work like that.
So anyways, thought you guys would like to hear that story.